Is that offer then?
Aye.
How pleased were you with your next spot there?
Yeah, really pleased. I think a lot of what we wanted from the game was there. I thought we followed on from our League Cup stuff. Strong start, came out of traps well. Conditions were difficult for both sets of players, and it was a swirling wind. You expect that in Scottish football, but not in August. You know what I mean? It was such a contrast to how it's been, and there was a lot. We've all been waiting for this game for so long, so the conditions, unfortunately, were always going to play a part. But I thought we started the game strong, deservedly went in front. Probably should have went in at half time, maybe with another one to our advantage. I thought we were worthy of that, to be honest. It was a real blow with Lawrence's goal getting chopped off, because honestly it was such a sweet moment of real quality. Stadium erupted, and there was obviously that psychological blow getting the lads in at half time about having to go again, because how we would have felt from that and the lift Aberdeen would have got. For all, I thought we were the stronger team in the first half. There's only one goal of difference, and in these conditions and the quality Aberdeen have got, you're never really set. But I thought second half I thought were just okay, to be honest. I didn't think we were great second half. We waited to see Aberdeen's kind of changes, and we made our change. We always had one intention to go to a back four at the right time, to try and win the game or to see the game out, and we made the 4 changes. I thought we were better from then, to be honest, in the game, and I thought once we get the second goal, I thought we managed the game brilliantly. So I think we got a lot of what I was hoping for. Can we play better? Aye, at times. Can we show a bit more calmness and a bit more quality at times? Because I thought we got into so many good crossing positions, and especially start the second half, first 3 or 4 crosses, nowhere near it. And we needed to be better and try and make hay when we were on top. But we'd have took 2-0 before the game against a team Aberdeen's quality. So it's a good start for us. It's only a start, but an encouraging start nonetheless.
Like a long build-up and a lot of expectation. Is that a relief to still got the 3 points done?
Aye, I think every manager, we all do our work. We prepare our team, we make signings, we try to put a squad that's built to deal with all the challenges ahead of us. We've still got work to do, I would imagine, before the window closes. But in terms of just getting a win, just want to get the first one as quickly as possible. I know we've had League Cup stuff, and there's been a lot of encouragement. I've said to the players what we fell short of at times in terms of quality and calmness on the ball, we made up for it. We had a team screaming to win the game of football there, absolutely bursting. Even when Morris breaks near the end, there's 4 of our boys hunting them down. The togetherness that's been shown, I feel as though I've been here longer, to be honest, when I'm working with them. I feel as though the players deserve so much credit to try and harness that kind of family feel. But for sheer commitment, guts, effort, I thought we were 10 out of 10. And it was just all about getting the result. And there'll be other games where we've got a chance to kind of control games and ask the question more and play with wingers, and hopefully we can get Kabore hopefully in this week. Kajota will be then free for the weekend. But I think we've got good flexibility within the squad, and it's important we try and come up with the answers more often than not. But it's only a start, it's a win, and we're encouraged by that.
It's obviously been a really encouraging couple of weeks for you, Derek, but just how important are these opening weeks of a campaign and setting a tone and laying foundations for what?
Yeah, well, I think we've got to try and feed off the crowd. I think the way Tynecastle was tonight for long spells is exactly how I want it, so I pictured it. I think the fans are feeding off the team, because it does cover a multitude of sins. You might not be on point or polished in your performance all the time, but you couldn't doubt the team for willingness to work and set about the task tonight. So it's a good start for us. Hopefully we can get Tynecastle that a lot more this season. I don't see any reason why we can't. But we now have to go and try and find a way to win up at Dundee United on Sunday, and back in tomorrow. I'll focus on that one. I just think that obviously it's League Cup games, and a lot of people dismiss that, but it also builds confidence as well as the fitness. So we try and take the benefit into that. I think we had that advantage over Aberdeen going into the game. It has to be said, that competitive football, we had that advantage over Aberdeen getting into the game. It's not Aberdeen's fault, of course, but and that's sometimes the flip side of getting involved in the League Cup early on.
How key has been a fast start? I think that's in every game now
first goal within like 17 minutes. Has that been an important message to the players?
Yeah, particularly at Tynecastle, I think we need to try and be what we want to be. I think when scouts are coming to watch the game, I want them to know what they're getting. Teams when they come here, and the fans have got a part to play in that. I think the fans were looking forward to the game today. I felt there was an anticipation for the game, which was really pleasing. But we know how quickly that can change, so we just need to keep shoulder to wheel, just do the job, do the hard yards Monday to Friday, and hopefully we get the reward that we can, because we're going to ask a lot of the players. We'll put that demand on them, but the rewards are clearly there. If you can be a winning team at Hearts more often than not, it can offer so much for us all.
That anticipation for the game, like you talked about, seemed to be aided by Tony Bloom's comments as well about winning titles down the line. How is it quite encouraging? You've got an investor like that. Is quite
Absolutely. I think obviously I knew what Tony was going to say ahead of what you guys heard, and absolutely no problem with it at all. I think there's so many people, including Tony, who are ambitious and want Hearts to be successful at the club. He's obviously come in with a fresh pair of eyes and come out and shot for exactly what he wants, and he's no different to what we all want at the club. But we've got work to do. And we need to do our job well for us to achieve everything that we want. We're coming from a long way back, finishing as a bottom six squad last season, and we're trying to make progress. And I think we can make progress. I think we're still working off the same budget as we were working for the last couple of seasons here at Hearts. But I think where Tony and others and myself think where we can bridge the gap and maybe try and get ahead of others is the fact that the confidence they have in the recruitment. We think we can work smarter and better on that side of it, and that in turn will hopefully get us closer to the teams with a lot more money in us, and hopefully get us away from teams who have similar budgets to us. But that's not to say it's certainty. We've got what to do that. It's no, just because we've got that doesn't mean there's any certainty with it. So we're all aware of that. I'm aware of it. I'm just enjoying working with the players day to day. Like I said, we're a long way off of where we want to be, but we've got work to do, as I said, but we intend to do our jobs well here.
How nice was it to get a victory with Tony in the stand?
Aye, I love getting his name sung as well, so you get a name check. So absolutely, we knew Tony was coming for a while. I haven't spoke to him yet. I'm meeting him tomorrow. We've had a couple of text conversations, so I think he would have been encouraged as well with seeing Tynecastle where it was. It was a proper Scottish Premier League game night with the conditions. As I say, normally get the conditions in Scotland, you just don't get them in August. But it was a wee bit of a throwback to a proper game. I think he would have enjoyed it. He certainly would have enjoyed the result, because, as he said last night, he just wants to see a winning Hearts team more often than not, and that's what we're all wanting.
How happy have you been with Harry Milne's development, stepping into James Penrice?
Yeah.
Today?
We all thought Harry was the answer anyway in the building, because obviously when we were aware of James, the bids from AK Athens, we always thought James was a flight risk anyway, to be honest. And we'd spoke about the fact that we had Stephen Kingsley and Harry in the building. So it was, Harry needed the opportunity, and obviously up until now he's took that opportunity and he's gave us a hint of what he's capable of, and hopefully with a bit more encouragement he can deliver a bit more as well, because I thought he was good tonight. Still think there's a bit more in him.
You guys?